To read to a child and spark a lifetime of ambition. Join me at bookpeopleunite.org because reading is fundamental. A public service announcement brought to you by Reading is Fundamental, Library of Congress, and the Ad Council.
You are now listening to Just a Bit Outside, the sports radio show at BExposedRadio.com. Come join us every Monday night from 8 to 10 p.m. on YouTube, Facebook, or BExposedRadio.com.
So we had a lot of things going on.
Mother's Day, Major League Baseball, pink bats, pink outfits.
Yeah. They certainly did the mothers good. They don't show them justice. Like Jimmy said, the pink bats, cleats, all types of pink highlights in the major leagues. The Orioles were swept by the Kansas City Royals.
Wah, wah.
The Kansas City Royals.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Alright, so I'm going to get this started by myself, even though my wonderful co-host has not arrived. She's here!
Voila, magic.
Look at that. I got powers, y'all. I got powers. Welcome to this week's Salacious Couch. I am Dr. Wren. It is the Wednesday wind down. It is when the ladies come together and we talk about, you know, what ladies talk about. It's a great time to hear what you probably didn't think you wanted to hear, or maybe what you really needed to hear, but you don't want anybody else to know that you heard it. This is probably the time and place for you. So, ladies.
Hey.
Welcome to the Wind Down. Why don't we at least introduce ourselves?
Yes.
You're a reoccurring star.
I'm a reoccurrer.
Oh, okay.
I'm Davida. I'm Nikki. Kizzy.
What's your favorite cereal?
What's my favorite cereal? Right now, my favorite cereal is Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Right now.
I don't eat cereal. Corn checks.
Corn checks.
That sounds nasty.
What does that say about you?
She's bored. At least have some Lucky Charms or something.
This is what I'm about to say about Lucky Charms. They sell the marshmallows by themselves.
What? Jeffrey would die.
So you can put them in any cereal you want.
That's disgusting.
They sell the
marshmallows
by themselves. So,
oh my God.
One of my clients, he put me down with it. I was like, what is that? Because I thought, you know, the clients I work with, that he done picked all the marshmallows. And I'm like, Mom. She's like, oh, no.
Ew. And she let him have all the marshmallows?
Yeah, well,
He's probably bouncing off the fucking walls.
No, he's calm.
I can curse, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
Y'all funny. But back to it. What does that say about you? Like your favorite? How long is Corn Checks? The most like.
So let me just keep it 100. So it's really a mixture of Corn Checks and Rice Checks that I enjoy. You're
not making this better.
You mix Corn Checks and Rice Checks, and you fucking put, you know, a teaspoon, just enough to bite the. If let's use almond milk. If you use almond milk, you don't need no sugar. But if you use regular milk, put a teaspoon of sugar in to, you know, bite the milk, because I really like milk.
There she is. Come slide on in here.
Hello.
There she is with her fine ass. Come on over here.
Ciao, Bella.
Hey, babe.
Yo, traffic on 83 was like ridiculously backed up. It was like mad accidents.
Wow.
That's just crazy.
Ice problem.
The ice.
There's no
There's no ice. It's completely dry in the
It's ice in my neighborhood.
Not
Not 83.
They salted the fuck out of
Right.
it.
I was going to say, I woke up this morning and St. Paul was the color of this table. Like, no, they made sure those throughways made it through.
People got to get to work.
You want some wine?
Oh yeah, she gonna get that wine in just a bit. Oh, I got cups. Hold on.
Oh.
I got my special cup.
Oh, right. Okay. That's right. Then let me hurry up and drink this because I got to drink out of my cup.
I bring special cups because you know I'm a little bad and bougie.
Oh, okay. Love it.
So, ladies, hi, I am Bliss, the other co-host. I sincerely apologize for my lateness. You know, I was on CPT today, I suppose. You know, she had to get me pampered.
Ew.
Just a little bit.
The last day, you know, I know what it is. You're getting down to the last little bit of, you know, your little winter wonderland. You've been celebrating
Capricorn season. I mean, I know it's over.
I was about to say, wait, ain't it over?
It's over.
Oh no, it's over, boo. Pass the baton.
Okay, it's Aquarius.
Oh, you're a lie and go burn in the pits of hell, honey. The crown has been adjusted.
Oh, you must be an Aquarius.
Absolutely.
But you're an Aquarius.
Yes. All the way great.
Capricorns are the best, the very best sign that ever was.
No.
Fuck your Scorpios. We're not doing that.
I was gonna say,
but
you know, my daughter's a Scorpio with this.
I'm just saying, you know why?
Even my puppy is a Scorpio.
Every Capricorn that I know,
and look, all y'all was in love.
Flaky.
Yes. Lies. Because they flaky this way, boo. Let me explain.
My mama and my baby are Capricorns, and they are not.
Well, you know, I know a lot of Capricorns.
But what I'm saying is, but the one thing y'all can't dispute is we're the alpha and omega of every year. How much great every year.
Yeah, because they finish. They finish and begin every year.
True that.
Cheers.
Cheers to that.
Cheers.
I'll drink to that. I'll drink to that.
Cheers. What did you do? Did you do anything like super special
for your birthday?
Love me.
Right. She was so selfish for like 3 weeks. I loved it.
every day?
Like every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Because again, I usually don't celebrate my birthday.
You should always celebrate your birthday.
It comes 2 days after Christmas, and from childhood up until it was. Oh, well, you know, I'm around that time. Nobody want to give me gifts, but they expect me to buy them gifts. So I started when I entered into adulthood, and I realized the pattern. And they be like, "Oh, what you getting me for my birthday, bitch? The same thing you got me, girl. Your
absolutely
birthday, 2 days
nothing
after Christmas." You know, people be broke around then. Well, you knew
Plan
11
accordingly.
months prior to
that you could have gotten.
I agree with that.
you could have bought.
I agree with that completely.
Don't wait until the last minute to buy a gift, because if I know your birthday is here and I know there's something particular, and I give great gifts.
People do things that they want to do, and I'm a firm believer of that. So you just didn't want to get me a gift.
And I don't think like that, because I know sometimes like my best friend crackhead Tony, right?
Right, I love him.
He's not a crackhead. He is not a crackhead. But
yeah.
But
is his name actually Tony?
His name is actually
Tony. Okay, let's just
crackhead
some
Tony,
things.
like he used to give me really good gifts.
Okay.
Then all of a sudden, I don't know, his brain clicked and he started giving me bullshit. Like, I don't understand why you would buy
I'd rather you not give me a gift.
Yeah, me too.
For you.
Because you the drunkard. You drunkard crackhead, so you need a breathalyzer. I don't need it.
Because he was like, yo, kitty bitch, I'm just saying, you know, because like I come over here, I get fucked up, you won't let me leave. So I figure if you had a breathalyzer.
Oh, that is so self-serving.
That's so
What's
real,
his
though.
sign?
That's so real though. So I figure if you have a breathalyzer,
Wait. But that
let me
please tell me, when is his birthday?
Yes.
His birthday is in October.
He's a Libra.
No.
He's a Libra. Yeah. He's a Libra.
You can tell me what your birthday is, and I still wouldn't know.
Now, self-serving fits right into you.
But before
they are self-serving.
You want to get to them crystals?
Like we had best friend shoes.
I'm crystals. I'm getting into crystals. I'm doing Reiki, and I'm getting into
Lord Jesus,
the rocks and shit. All that, all the energies.
The pussy?
I don't know anything about rocks and the pussy except for jade. I know about the jade ball thingies.
You can set your intentions with different stones.
Yeah, like the what are they? The Zoni eggs?
Yoni, but you get different stones depending on what you're trying to do.
I bought myself for 40. Like, this to get your shit tight back.
My shit is tight. You don't even.
So my question is,
it was a gay gift. She was turning 40. It was an old girl gift.
So let me ask y'all this question when it comes to the whole aging, and I was on Groupon earlier because I was able to pick up my own Valentine's Day gift.
Oh.
I'm getting laser lipo.
Oh, that's a nice gift.
So, but
did you have the consultation yet?
No.
Okay.
I just know what I want. I don't give a fuck about a consultation. You can't tell me I can't do what I want to do. You're gonna do it.
You like suck it all out.
No, it's laser.
It's laser. Like that didn't work for me. That's why I was asking you.
That's the one. The consultation.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the 3 sessions with the B12 shots. That in conjunction with me working out should be. I don't care about the whole laser lipo. It's the B12.
Yeah, I got that.
I really need. along with the laser lipo and some other. It's like 4 or 5 things that come in this.
Are you going to Colombia? Real quick, before we get too far away from it, your husband said, I think he gives great gifts for 20 years.
He's absolutely
20 years?
Right.
Oh,
yep.
Awesome.
We've been together for 18 years. We've been married for 16. I think we're coming up on 17.
On 17, yeah.
17 together. Yeah, my husband give it absolutely.
Bitch, I ain't make it 17 weeks.
But my whole point with the gift was on there was the vagina rejuvenation.
We did that.
I think that was like 15.
No, y'all ain't do that. Y'all did.
No, we
didn't
do that.
No, we didn't.
I read it all steam. No, we didn't steam.
Y'all didn't do the rejuvenation. That shit is like a laser on your cooch.
Oh, no, we did not. The steam.
Vaginal steam. We did the vaginal steam.
Yeah, my pussy don't need to be steamed. I think it gets steamed when I get in the tub.
I think psychologically we thought it did something.
Right.
It did. We were sweating and everything.
Yeah.
we felt great afterwards.
With the vaginal rejuvenation.
Did y'all go to Spa World?
I don't know.
We went on Harper Road somewhere.
Oh, that's not Spa World.
No.
The one I'm going
Oh, excuse me.
That's not Spa World.
Well, I don't know. I have to look at it, but
Okay.
I'm gonna call tomorrow to get my set my appointment to get my first one done. But we're talking about vagina rejuvenation.
I don't know anyone
That's some white girl shit. Like,
I love her.
I don't know anyone that's had it.
It is. It's the fucking
We all went to
housewives
probably all
New York
know someone
City
who's had it.
said we gonna do this, so now everybody else talk. In Beverly Hills, some of they gonna do it. Shit. That shit don't make. Listen, everything ages. Your shit just might age a little harder. So maybe you need to do that shit because you've been fucking everything and everybody since the beginning of time.
Oh
so
my
your
God.
shit look like a porn star. Your shit look like a porn star shit, sagging and bagging. But
on those porns that we were talking about last week, can you think of any porns where the porn star was sagging and bagging?
They had vaginal rejuvenation.
Vaginal rejuvenation.
I think that.
I mean, but that's an investment for them. I mean, you gotta put some. Yeah.
For real, because your shit is on.
Look like.
So we're gonna go back to the
focusing in on
beef
it.
curtain thing.
Right, because we talked about beef curtains. Now, beef curtains is not from overuse. Beef curtains is just that's
like when
it's
the
genetic.
outer lips, when the inner lips hang lower than the outer
lips.
And that's not from overuse?
No, not always.
But it can be.
I suppose it can.
I guess it can be, but most of the time it's just genetic.
I've had beef curtains since I was about 12 years old.
I don't think I have a beef curtain.
Your inner lips, do they hang lower than the outer lips?
I don't know. My stomach was big for so long. You know, sometimes you can't remember.
You can't remember.
Grab a mirror.
Yes,
You have to be familiar with it.
I mean, I look at my vagina, but I didn't say, "Oh, you know what? I have a beef curtain."
I've never heard the term beef curtain.
Me either.
So on that show, you learn all of these terms. I'm telling you. I'd be like, what?
All right. So we're gonna go to break and pay some bills, and when we come back, we'll have some more women on the panel. We're gonna switch out our guests for a little bit, and after these messages,
we'll be right back.
Oh yeah, girl, I got terms for days.
Beef curtain? You didn't have your microphone.
Hi, I'm LeVar Burton, and I'm proud to be a book person. How do I choose a book? Sometimes it's the cover, sometimes it's the title. I guess I'm pretty visual. If a book's really impressing me and the writing is really good, I will peek and see what the last paragraph is, because the endings of books should rock you. I am a book person, and if you're a book person too, read to a child and spark a lifetime of ambition. Join me at bookpeopleunite.org, because reading is fundamental. A public service announcement brought to you by Reading is Fundamental, Library of Congress, and the Ad Council.
Green light. Hey girl, school zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin Street? Girlin Street!
It's hard to concentrate on two things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstopwrecks.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
So, Jacqueline.
Yes, Mom?
I wanted to talk to you about something and... Oh, wait. Hold on. I just got a text. Oh, there's another one. Wow. Busy me. So, anyway...
Oh, wait, Mom. I just got a message. My friends keep commenting on my comment. Oh, there's another one. So many comments on my comment.
Oh, I can't wait to watch TV tonight. Playoffs!
Hey guys, check out my new video game. Pew, pew.
Wait, Mom, what?
What? Hold
What'd you say?
Wait a second, what?
This weekend, unplug. Take your family to the forest. There's nothing in the world like experiencing nature firsthand. Trees, paths, bluebirds, streams. Getting closer to nature can get you closer to your family. To find the forest nearest you, go to discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Well, Jason, I've got to tell you, you're pretty much everything this company is looking for in an entry-level candidate.
Great.
Your resume isn't quite what we're used to, but you've got a fantastic work ethic.
Thank you.
And I'm impressed by how you carry yourself.
So, should we talk about the job?
What? The job? Oh, sorry. Yeah, I have no way of recruiting or even meeting you. This interview didn't happen.
It may sound ridiculous, and that's because it kind of is. There's a huge pool of talent your company is missing out on. Meet the grads of life. Who are they? Talent worth knowing about. Young adults of unique determination and experience. An ideal fit for your company in an entry-level position, internship, or even mentorship. They might not have every qualification you typically look for, but they're exactly who your company needs.
Man, we really could have used him.
Don't miss out on a resource many innovative companies have already discovered. Go to gradsoflife.org to learn how to find, cultivate, and train this great pool of untapped talent. Brought to you by the Ad Council and gradsoflife.org.
My name is Ruth Rusi. I'm a retired teacher. I'm 91 years old, and this is how I live United. I say retired, but not really. Once a week, I read books to children as part of United Way's education program. Reading to a child creates links between language and literacy. It creates a bond between grown-up and child. And believe it or not, it prepares them for a better academic future. Oh, we read about frogs and flies and pigs with wings, all sorts of juicy stuff. It's a joy to watch all those little faces. I figure I have the time and they have the need. And I've always believed that if we're not here to help each other,
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Or tuned in to BeExposedRadio.com.
So we
Right.
This tastes like that.
You are tuned in to BeExposedRadio.com.
So we were talking about
the sweet bitch Moscato is actually not bad, and I don't even like
That's
what I get. I get that. Oh, I know. I said we was live.
I didn't know. All right, so welcome back. I am Court Bliss, and this is the beautiful, illustrious Dr. Wren. Ain't she hot?
Sometimes.
And today joining us, we have our ghost in the background. This is Chrissy.
You know she's always in.
And I'm going to introduce these ladies. Well, they're going to introduce themselves because I don't feel like it.
To my right.
The therapist, Cree.
Nick, the office manager of the therapist.
Nick, the administration of everybody.
Yes.
Right. These are boss bitches. Don't let them. Right. They are playing bets like they're being so nice, cute, and cuddly right now. But trust me, in the office.
But wait.
Their claws come out.
Do we ever have nice, cute, and cuddly on Salacious couch?
No. Of course you do. Me.
Oh.
And what am I?
And so we're back. You're nice.
I'm nice.
Thank you.
So, thank you.
I don't know about the salacious part. You know, I'm
she's
new.
very salacious.
Like y'all just gonna throw me up under the bus like that?
You are the salacious of salacious couch.
Just because y'all the couch don't necessarily.
We bring the therapy.
We gave therapy together.
That's all I got.
Right.
I only do therapy. I'm not salacious.
Yeah. No, because I was talking about corn checks, and somehow corn checks got on penises last segment, and I didn't go there. I said, "What's your favorite cereal?" Just because I was curious. It's usually a good judge of what kind of person it is.
Okay.
So I asked the ladies who were in here earlier, just so I can get to know them a little bit better. I said, "Well, what's your favorite cereal?" Because all they told me were their first names. And the last lady said corn checks.
Doing cereal.
No, but at the time it made sense.
I was going to say that's a little crunchy, you know, like what?
Right. It took like 5 seconds. She just came with that. Whatever.
So all right. So
I know
last
who was
segment
cool and who
talking
wasn't.
about vagina rejuvenation.
Yep, that's how we get.
Okay. So I was able to pick out my own Valentine's Day gift this year because my husband has absolutely no clue of what I want.
Okay.
Or neither do I, so I just decided to do something cosmetic. I think I'm doing my selfish shit in my 40s.
Okay. I like that.
So, I chose to do laser lipo. So on Groupon, it was going through, and then I saw this vagina rejuvenation. So as women who are older, 25 plus, would you be willing to go and get a vagina rejuvenation? Or do you feel as though their pussy has mileage as to where it needs to be rejuvenated?
What does it entail?
Right. What is a vagina rejuvenation? Like, are they clipping? Are they tucking? Are they blowing? Are they...
I thought you sat over like a pot.
No, that's a vagina steam.
That's a steam.
That's
okay, what's the rejuvenation?
So the rejuvenation
then?
is actually the actual
surgery.
What? It goes in. It has a condom on. It goes in, and it's like laser, right? And it's supposed to tighten it. So do you think it's gonna make you dry?
Oh,
it might for the first like 2 weeks until it heals. Other than that,
You're supposed to be normal.
You make your own lubricant, so.
So do you feel any pain from it? Does anybody know much about it?
Nobody's ever had it.
Rejuvenated. I figured I'd ask the question
before she went ahead and did. She wanted to know what your thoughts were.
So why do women get it?
Yeah, why would you want to do
They want a tighter, cleaner looking.
So answer this question. So why do women get their assholes bleached?
Oh, I didn't know. Maybe I'm new to this because I didn't know they did that. And why do they do that?
That's for appearance, right?
So yeah.
I didn't know.
Look at Nikki look like.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh my God. Is this real? I don't know how many people have invited.
Okay. So yeah, apparently people really do it. I mean, because like. I mean, you want to look at it. I mean, it's the same as getting a breast augmentation or getting a nose job. Like,
shout out to
I mean, if I was to get a nose job, it would be because I thought my nose didn't look appropriately. Well, I look at her too, and she need to look right too.
Yeah,
like I guess.
I thought it was the feeling.
Right.
I mean, does that make sense?
I guess it's the look and the feeling. If it's a vagina rejuvenation, I think
maybe they're not feeling anything from sex anymore.
Like, you know how niggas say you ain't got no walls. Maybe they walls.
Right. And see, I was thinking they said something like that because TMI.
What?
I wear a panty shield every day.
Of course.
Because it's super wet and I hate it. But I don't want to go and have any surgery done because I don't want to mess with it.
Right.
So
why your walls?
Yeah.
Yo, I'm gonna start calling.
I make sure I go and get my belly thins.
How your walls?
But I don't want to mess with it because I feel like if I go and have them do something to it, then it's going to be super dry.
Exactly,
and
messed up. You done messed yourself up.
Oh, but I didn't know about the backside.
Like the only plausible excuse I can come up with was what I said a few minutes ago, that they're not feeling the pleasure from sexual intercourse anymore. And I mean, personally, I would die.
I mean,
so
from a therapist standpoint, it is a
it'd be
psychological disorder, and it could fall under the lines of body dysmorphic disorder.
Okay.
Like, look at Miss Nikki, baby, from Love and Hip Hop, Hollywood. All of that cosmetic surgery that she's had, her face, her cheeks, her lips, her nose, her boobs, her butt, her waistline, lipo, everything. Like, all of that can be considered to be a form of body dysmorphic disorder. And she would be the type of female that I would perceive that would go and get the vagina rejuvenation. Kim K would be another one who I feel would have gone and got the vagina rejuvenation.
She probably already did it.
Yeah, probably considering the fact that
what's her mother?
Like
the mother probably has had it several times. I bet. I bet you every time she kicked out a couple, she had that.
So I mean, again, and it comes along with, like, as women, you know, we have our kids, and then we're having sex. So it goes 60. Yeah, 60. I just
55.
Shit, that pussy gonna be right at 60.
Cause I want to keep going till I die.
But I mean,
I don't want to be old. And
but I mean,
not getting that.
But you know what? We're not.
Well, my grandmother always told me sex wasn't. You wouldn't. Or something. What did she say? Sex doesn't get good until after you're 60. That's what she used to tell me. And she told me that when I was like,
give me something,
okay.
I be feeling like
I was like 12.
I don't get none.
But are y'all getting it now, though?
I don't get it now.
So you ain't gonna get it when you're 60.
I don't know. I'm not gonna get 50. I might
I'm gonna get it. I ain't getting it now, but I'm gonna get it.
That's what I say.
You better bet that.
I'm knocking on 50, so I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna get it. Somebody gonna get it.
Yeah.
And I'm not getting no rejuvenation.
Good question.
I don't know.
Is everybody 40 in the room?
Over 40.
I'll be 49 next month.
Yeah.
I'm 43.
How old do you
Why
think
you
I
look
am?
like that,
I don't
girl?
tell people how old I am, but I am curious. How old do you think I am? And I have a reason for this question.
Maybe 30.
Maybe 30.
Maybe.
Yeah. Well, your skin is just awesome. So.
Yes, it is.
I drink a lot of water.
Say blame it on the water.
My question is, after 40, wasn't it better? It just seemed better to me.
I don't know. I had a ball when I was younger.
You know, and see, when I was younger, in my 20s, I honestly was a good girl. Even though I was a stripper, I was an exotic entertainer, exotic dancer, or whatever. I just did not have a lot of sex. I did not like penetration at all. It just wasn't for me.
Do you think it was because of the profession, though?
No, I think it was because of being molested and raped.
Okay.
So being penetrated was not, but sex with women was always amazing.
I was like, yeah.
I don't think you would need a vagina rejuvenation if you just had sex with women.
But she hasn't just, she's been married to a man for 18 years.
I get sex. It's not that I did not have sex. It's just that I didn't have sex often.
Yeah.
And I didn't have like a whole. Now, shit,
And I was going to say, and that may be the difference. Do you know what I mean? Like, that may be the difference too, because, I mean, I'm bi. You're bi. You know how that is. I probably definitely haven't had as much sex with men as your typical, like, straight female. You know what I mean? Like, just so, is there a wear and tear, or is there age? Do you know what I mean? Like,
maybe it's a little bit of both. I
would.
If you like
pushing out big babies can also cause it.
The woman's gonna penetrate you too.
Hey Bird, shout out to my cousin Bird. She says she's not messing with nothing natural. Her cat is super wet even after her hysterectomy. So she's good that way. So it looks like that when it comes to black women, we're not with the vagina rejuvenation. Especially
I just don't think it's our thing.
No.
I just can't wrap my head around like somebody going all up. I mean, that's
with
just
the
a
probe
special
and this
place.
laser, like the whole feeling, the
like
aftermath.
my child came that way. Like that's a sacred little vessel for me.
I was thinking
it's sacred enough.
I was thinking you would get it.
Kegel exercises. Whatever happened to those?
Nothing happened to them. They using yoni balls for those yoni.
Yeah, that's what yoni balls are for. The Kegel exercise to hold that weight up, solid stone.
I think I'm gonna go buy some and wear them around the office.
Remember, bigger is better when you're beginning.
Baby.
No. You get the little tiny
What
ones.
you say? What won't you?
You can be holding tight.
So y'all
She
see
walk
me
around
like this?
I feel a little.
You know what she doing.
Okay, so So my next question is, because you know y'all a bunch of boss bitches. let me ask this question: is it difficult dating? Wait, everybody single? No.
Single. I'm single.
Okay, confused. All right. So for those of you who,
I love it. Okay.
Alright,
I love it.
So those of you who are single, right? Let me ask you a question. Is it difficult dating? Being a boss bitch?
Okay.
Of course. Yes. I think if you have standards and you know what you want, it's hard
to find somebody to meet those.
Exactly. That is not going to play a game with you or feel inferior and then try to do a 360 like mind fuck on you.
So do you think your standards might be too high?
Hell no. I want whatever I'm going to give.
But I mean, your standards are in proportion with as you grow. I mean, like when you're young, you know, whomever has set the standard, your first bar, right, in your life, maybe your dad, your uncle, whatever, teacher, somebody set a bar and said, okay, I'm not going to deal with any nigga who's less than that, right? So there's your first bar. But then you grow, right? And you get in high school, you might figure out, you know, you might smell yourself a little bit, like, oh, okay, I got a little something going on. That bar climbs a little bit high. Well, I can do better than that. Let me go to here. Then your bar keeps growing as you move along.
This is what I've noticed, because I have an eclectic clan of friends. I got my ratchet hood friends. I got my boss bitch friends, and then I got my bougie out of this world. I don't even know how the fuck I'm still friends with friends. Right? So
I'm just curious where in there.
Well, you must be.
Yeah, she's down to earth bougie. She's bougie. She is. I love her. She's bougie as fuck. But she's not out of this world bougie. All right, we got 1 minute. So
she's relatable bougie.
There you go.
Okay.
So my question is,
look, everybody can relate to sex.
The bottom of the barrel bitches, their expectations for a dude is unrealistic because they're not bringing to the table what they're asking
Exactly.
for. Now, and I also noticed that my high standard bitches be shopping in the bargain basement for dudes who don't meet the requirements that fit their stature. Like for me, my husband meets my swag in every way. When we first met, we ain't had shit together. We had nothing. So every time I bossed up, he bossed up. So now we're in a standstill because, like, now for him, you know, he's waiting to take a test to get to where I'm at. But education-wise, we have the exact same resume across the board, except for the last piece with me being a therapist and a clinical supervisor. So I'm asking, as black women, is it difficult for you to find that man that meets your sexy in every way?
Yes, for me it is.
Why do you think?
Because I tend to find people who feel like because I'm at a certain status, well, I can use her.
Now wait, we're gonna come back because we only had 1 minute before I asked that question, and I know I just burnt that shit out. So we're gonna go ahead and pay some bills, and we're gonna come back with Miss Nikki baby, and she's gonna explain exactly what she was talking about.
Hey, Nikki baby.
Yeah. Oh, that's Nick.
We're still live.
Nick
baby.
Nikki.
Miss Nikki baby.
And you see, and that's not the song that pops in my head.
What song pops in your head?
Pops in my head.
I like it. Go to break.
We're on break. We said we're on break.
We're on break.
We're on break.
Oh, you guessing the after. See,
this is what happens in between. We told y'all this shit be crazy.
So as soon as he pushed the button, he said he go to break.
Wait.
Is this not working?
You are tuned in to BeExposedRadio.com.
So we were talking about critical thinking. So we definitely believe that critical thinking is one of the first things we need to start implementing. Not just simply being told things, or how about this? You know, we tend to listen to people who get assigned certain positions.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So when they have certain positions, we tend to think that it's truth attached to that because of their position, right?
Right.
Is that always the case, though?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
It's probably one of the biggest reasons we should be doing some critical thinking.
Yes, I agree. I definitely.
Keyboard Cat, Hamilton the Pug, and Toast Meets World. These are some of the internet's most beloved pets. With millions of YouTube views, shares, Instagram likes, followers, and fans across the globe. But what do all these amazing pets have in common? Their stories started in a shelter. Start your story. Adopt a dog or cat today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org to find a shelter or adoptable pets near you. Training that pet to play the keyboard? Well, that's entirely up to you. Visit theshelterpetproject.org and hear more about Hamilton the Pug, Toast, and Keyboard Cat's amazing adoption stories. Start a story. Adopt a shelter or rescue pet today. Your perfect pet is just a click away at theshelterpetproject.org. A public service.
Then last week you told me your wife was cooking.
Man, it is what it is.
Then again, I don't think I want your wife cooking because you don't like it.
Well, it is what it is.
This Fly T Miles, also known as Tyree Miles, and Mr. Miles the writer.
Hip Hop K. Check us out every Friday on Be Exposed Radio. It is what it is, 9/11.
Are they ready to? I know they're not ready to accept it, but yeah, exactly. That's my whole thing. Like, how many of them are really ready to think about it like that?
None.
You know, like
I think the problem is
like
even I don't even know how we got here, but it's inbred. You're not born to hate people. You're not born to distinguish between black and white and Asian and Hispanic. That's something that you're taught. You're taught. Point blank, period.
Straight up.
My daughter came home and told me that her white teacher was black. Maybe it's because it's how she treated her. She don't see any color. But when it comes to all her friends, all her friends are mixed. All of her friends have a white parent, black, African, Hispanic, other parent.
So
children don't see color. You breed your children. Not breed.
Right.
You raise your children to see that.
Yeah, most definitely.
They don't see racism.
Well, I guess
I met a little girl who had a black doll, and she said because the black dolls are prettier than the white dolls. But then I've taken a black doll and a white doll and put it in front of two kids. And it's a study that they've done before. You put it in front of two kids, and you put it in front of a kid, and you ask them, which one is the nice one?
Man, it is what it is. Man, it is what it is. Well, it is what it is.
This Fly T Miles, also known as Tyree Miles, and Mr. Miles the writer.
Hip Hop K. Check us out every Friday on Be Exposed Radio at 9/11.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
So we're back. Thank you for joining us yet again. So we're here joined in the studio by Miss Tia Watkins. All right.
Hello.
All right, so she's the proud owner of PRP Business. We're gonna push it. We're gonna do some shameless plugs later. But we left off where Miss Nikki baby was explaining to us why it's difficult being a boss bitch and
dating.
finding a man who meets her sexy in every way.
So why is it hard?
Because lately I've been coming across dudes who are looking to be taken care of.
Go ahead.
And I'm not in a position to take care of.
Even if you were?
Exactly.
No.
Because I
have a grown son. So I'm not going to take care of a grown man. And I feel like men have been designed to provide and protect their women. So why am I going to take care of you?
Okay.
And this is just how I grew up.
Okay.
Point blank period. Now, if we came into this together, we built something, and you happen to come into something that brought you down, then I can build you up. I can do that. But if I just meet you and you looking for me to take care of you, it's not going to happen. And that's why I'm single to this day. I'm not going to do it. It's no time. I'm not going to do it.
I think at a certain point in everyone's life, both male and female, you just get tired of the sponsor.
I agree. So which brings me to my next question. Do y'all feel like this new age of men, because growing up, I know all of us in here who are above 25 plus, growing up, we noticed that the men went out, the men took care of the household, the men stood and taught us values, and there were gender roles per se, because at that point in time, we only needed one income to maintain a household.
But it's not the same way.
Now, there needs to be two incomes to maintain a household effectively. Right?
Right.
Now, but what I've noticed is that, do y'all feel that the gender roles are beginning to change, considering the fact that more women are really getting out here, getting into their careers, getting into the work field,
and out earning their husbands,
and out earning the men, and I'm gonna be honest, I see it's a lot of bitch made ass niggas out here. They gossiping, they're being messy. You see it on social media, you see it on TV with these reality shows. Niggas are like real bitch made. I mean, like, to the point where I'm like, yo, you on your period? You need a pad? Like, fuck out of here.
They are
free bleeding. What's going on?
It's like two things that you're saying though.
It is.
Because you have some bitch made niggas that'll lay back and let their woman do everything, and then you have some men that, okay, you do make a little more than them, but they can compensate. In which ways can they compensate?
But see, it's not the compensation, because it's not ever going to be apples to apples. Women are different than men, period. It's always going to be a difference there. So you can't compare like, all right, well, she makes 90 and he makes 90, because it's never going to all fall in evenly. That's just not how it works.
Well, if she makes 90 and he makes 50.
So let's say he makes 50, you know, and she makes 90. Are we really going to sit here and quantify the actions of our significant other? Like, put a price tag on the actions and behavior of our significant others? Like, if you think about it in that respect, it's kind of disgusting. Because would you ever want somebody to say, oh, well, her blowjob was worth $100? I mean, you see what I'm saying?
Right. But if you don't put a price tag on it, some way, somehow, you're still going to put a tag on it, because it's going to wear you down.
But what about this? Like, okay, because I'm noticing that these men still expect us to be submissive to them. And is it possible for us to be submissive knowing we're the breadwinner?
I don't know. I was a mistress. I don't know about submission.
We do it, but it's a job. You know, we have a lot of women that do it. We really do. We get up, we do the same thing you do every day, and we still go home and make sure you're eating, your clothes are clean, and the house is done.
But that's not submission.
The kids are taken care of.
That's not submission.
What is that?
That's getting into your gender role.
That's
your role.
What you do.
That's a mother thing. That's a wife thing. That's a family thing. That's a nesting thing. That's an instinctual thing to do, to make sure someone eats and is clean and clothed. That's just being a woman. That has nothing to do with like your profession or where this meets up at.
No, I'm just saying, regardless of your profession, you're still going to do it.
Right, but you would do it with or without a mate, is my point. So it can't be, I don't feel like it can be included.
But it is included. Because again, like for me and my husband, we don't have those gender roles. Like, he'll cook, he'll do the dishes, he will not clean the bathroom. That is something he will never do. I will never take out the garbage. I will pay a crackhead before I take out trash. I'm so, like, my son takes out the garbage. If he's sick, then my daughter will do it. I'm not touching the trash. But I'll clean our bathroom. I'll cuss him out while I'm doing it, but I'll clean the bathroom. We both cook. We both do laundry. We both clean our room. Well, no, I don't do any of that because I work. I'm not doing shit. But we don't break down those gender roles, and we don't teach our children gender roles.
I mean, when I was growing up, I was the only girl.
And you learn to do everything, though.
But, the one thing that I appreciate about my dad was that he didn't treat me like I was a little girl. He treated me like I was a child.
Exactly.
The reason I have the profession I have is because I fell in love with something that is very stereotypically male dominated.
She is a woman. And tell them what you do.
I build buildings for a living.
I know.
She works in construction.
You know, and then I'm the construction manager, the property manager. So this is a very male-dominated industry, but I wouldn't have known I love to build things if my father told me every time he was going to fix something, go play with a doll. If I wanted to pick up the hammer, he was like, this is how you hold it. This is how you do it. He didn't look at me and say, oh, she's a little girl, she's got a dress on. He'd put a dress on me, put a pair of shorts underneath and be like, go play football with your brothers out in the middle of the damn street.
See, again, and he was one of those fathers that took down those gender roles, which as women, and I'm noticing a lot more women are more hardcore, like how dudes used to be. We're even though we're damaged, we're causing more damage these days.
How so?
Meaning that we can cheat and we can be blunt about it. Fuck you mean, nigga? No, you're not the only nigga I'm fucking. What you think? You was it? Nah, I don't want to get married. I don't want a relationship.
I so love her.
Let's just bone real quick
and get this over with.
Nigga, no, you're not staying the night. Here's your bag. Thank you. Money's on the dresser. Keep it pushing. I'll holler at you in the morning.
When did you get that way though? After a couple?
No, always.
Well, okay, but sometimes.
I'm like, and it's funny.
I'm just saying.
What y'all mean said, so let me back up. Like I said that, right?
I got friends that do these things.
But it's a reality. It is because you take control of your situation. I remember, what was it, like a year and a half ago, I had a fucking show, right? This is before we became the Salacious Couch, and one of the things we talked about was just being authentically yourself from the beginning. Right. Like no matter what it is, right? Dominating or being a sub, growing or not, being comfortable in your own skin. We had this dude on the show crying.
I remember that.
Right. This was on, it was on, we had a Salacious Couch, but it was just still Salacious Life back then. And because we used to just infiltrate each other's shows all the time. So we just figured all the time. So we just decided to just do this shit together. But anyway, we were talking about this exact thing though. Like, I've always been that way. Like, I can't say that someone, like, yes, Daddy probably broke down the walls, but would I've actually changed had he not? And in the same respect, Daddy broke down these walls. I do a completely masculine job, but if I get to the store door at the same time as a man, I'm gonna stand there and expect him to open the door for me.
Exactly.
And I stand there and look at him, and I don't have to know him.
Be looking at
we got here at the same time.
Like, you're not gonna open this door.
If he's 2 steps behind me, I'll wait.
But Wren, here's the deal. You are a completely feminine woman as well.
Absolutely.
I am not. I've been a tomboy since I left my mama's womb.
I mean, I'm
a jeans, sneakers, basketball, Tim's, hoodie, sweatshirt kind of girl.
But what about the women that are not? So what do you tell them?
What do you mean? That are not tomboys?
Yeah.
What do I tell them about?
That are not like, okay, baby, put the money on the table, goodbye, good night.
For those women, I honestly can't.
I can't. And you know what? Just being who I am and being the person I am, I couldn't honestly tell you that I could say anything to a woman who couldn't own who she is.
Okay, Nick Scola said women with male tendencies is the new norm. I agree.
I agree.
Females nowadays, we have started to take on.
Wait, your husband said something too.
Oh, what did he say?
He said, hey.
She said, I'm not gonna.
I believe that equal rights mean we are both on the same level. We get caught up in gender instead of how we want to be as an individual. I don't care as long as we both eat. Now, see, the problem is that that's where the breakdown. It's before it even got to gender.
Exactly.
Now, we don't have, as a people, a we can all eat mentality.
Right. But I will.
So we need somebody to boss up with us because we can't work together.
Right. The women I have surrounded myself with now, which are these women here, they all feel like bitches.
Cheers to you.
For all of us out here. To
it absolutely is.
It's enough.
It really is, but people don't look at it like
But we don't look at it. Like in my household, I said, me and my husband we defined what we wanted our marriage to be before we got married. We needed to be know that we were on the same page. Although we're not very religious, we decided that, okay, we're going to have one bank account. Your name and my name is on it. We're both going to have access. There's no my money, your money. It's our money. So no matter who's putting money in a pot, it belongs to both of us. These are all our kids, not your kids, my kids. These are our kids. There is no out. He said our marriage is like a game. Blood in, death out. There is no walk away. There is no divorce. We both decided that this is what we want. So even if we have difficulties, we said there's no divorce.
Work it out.
Nigga,
it's not gonna end.
2 doors up the street. I'll stay in this house. Our kids can decide where they want to go. And if I want some dick,
You're gonna come get it from.
I'm gonna walk 2 doors up the street.
I'm gonna get it from here.
Or I'll call you to come here.
I mean, because
we're not getting a divorce.
Everything in life is just that. It's a decision.
If
we all fall in love and we get the heart eyes and shit.
I said, if you get a girlfriend, it's fine if you get a girlfriend. Just let that bitch know.
You have a wife that's gonna fuck you.
I'm gonna come over here, sleep in the bed, and tell that bitch to move over. We can do a threesome, but I'm getting that dick when
I said it. I called that, didn't I? Didn't I call that?
That's
You heard
what it is.
Didn't I call that? I said, tell her you got a
I
whole
don't
wife
care how
and you getting
unrealistic
fucked.
it is.
Right. I called
my
that.
world. This is what I feel, and this is what I. Nigga, I owe you for
so if I had to tell that woman that you questioned, if I had to tell that woman anything, I would tell her to make the decision. Is she going to be a woman or is she going to be a child? Because that one decision would be the snowball that needed, the pebble that started rolling that caused the avalanche. Do you know what I mean? Like, she has to make a decision. Like, most of us got kids in this room. I did my son natural, 96 hours of labor. I made a decision. You see what I mean?
So it's like almost the choice is yours.
The choice is yours. Who do you want to be? Who do you feel comfortable with? And be authentically, unapologetically you.
Right.
Always.
Or be like me, unapologetically dope.
Or just be dope. I mean, shit. I'm dope as fuck. Even though I pronounce every single syllable in it, I'm still dope as fuck.
Okay.
Dope as fuck.
She's dope as fuck.
Fuck.
I always suggested that though.
Twisted and don't get
now,
it twisted. Hashtag dope as fuck.
What?
I know. Oh my God, that's gonna be my new hashtag. Dope ass. Oh yeah, right. Oh, you know I would, because I already do my capital letters. Talking to the ghost.
Because you talk a good game.
Yeah, I have more certainty and I can back it up.
Okay.
I know. But you got a softer side too.
I am.
We talk about that every single week. It's so funny because, for instance, right? I'm that friend. I should be the friend that brings her to,
You have some one coin, Nickling.
But I have never ever gotten the harsh side of her. She is always super gentle with me. Like, that's just the nature of our friendship.
I haven't
and
gotten
it's
the harsh
always
side
been that way.
Nothing sexual.
No, and it's not. No, we're just, we're good friends.
Just in general, I've never seen a harsh side.
I've always
I've known you for
forever.
Yeah, something like that. She'd be nice and sweet. Next second, she'd turn around and be an asshole.
But it's funny. I've seen her be an asshole. Like, and I sit back and just be like, "Damn, it sucks to be you."
But is it really being an asshole? Is it being an asshole, or you just bossing out?
Her.
No,
she really is an asshole, but it's okay because like we love her anyway. Shit.
I love the asshole side of her because that means that it's 150%.
And you see the real her.
I see the real her every day. Like, we don't have to be next to each other. We don't even have to talk every day. But I've known her for so long that, I'm just like, whatever.
And I know you. It's one of them days.
Right.
Yeah, and I mean, again, like she knows me intimately, like in my house, when I come home from work, or like, but anytime a friend calls me and they're in need, I don't give a fuck how tired I am, I will get out of my bed if I can help.
Well, we know that from you just working with you, and we haven't even worked with you that long, and we truly appreciate you.
But that's genuinely who I am. I mean, I might
because you show that.
I might cuss you out. If I cuss you out and I say what I gotta say, I'm over it. I'll be like, you want some ice cream now?
Oh, you came through.
That's just
I am who I am. And we was like, ooh, I like her. We like her.
It's like a whole
But I have a great work ethic.
You do.
And I'm loyal. And sometimes I'm loyal to the wrong individual.
But with that being,
and I think we all have a tendency to do that as well.
But would you change though? Would you change just because you?
No.
But has your work ethic changed?
No.
Right, absolutely not. Like you're not gonna. Because you're always going to be that woman. Right. You know what I mean? It started with the decision.
Here's the part where I have changed. It makes me look at people differently. Yep. I've become a little more hardened as to where at one point, and it was like, oh, okay, well, you know, I can forgive her. Oh, she doesn't know any better. Okay. They didn't learn the same things I learned along the way.
Making excuses for them.
Different. No, not so much as excuses. I'm giving them the benefit.
No, for them, not for yourself.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm not even trying to make excuses for them. As a therapist, I try not to judge harshly.
That's what it is.
I try to see the good inside of people because by nature, I'm a humanitarian. And I realize and understand that people don't grow up the same way, or their thought process is not the same. Right. So I try to relate and understand, even though we don't think the same, I can respect you for our differences. Right. I can appreciate you for our differences. But then it got to a point where I'm realizing that some people just don't give a fuck. They just want to be dumb. They want to be fucking ignorant, and they need to have these balls dropped on them.
Well,
but I'm at a place in my life.
I'm a little bit more optimistic. Like, and why we balance each other so well is because I'm a little bit more optimistic. Like, I don't necessarily say that now there are some.
I'm a goon squad,
but you still gonna be like, no.
Look, no. Like, some people grew up, they weren't raised, so they can't help that they're stupid. Right. Somebody else made a decision that affected their life in such a dramatic way that they just can't even overcome that shit.
Or they're just not intelligent enough to grasp boom.
Maybe. But I just see that so often. You know what I mean? Like, more than you think. I just see that so often that it's an amazing thing to see the difference between children who were raised in certain households, same thing, and just end up so very differently. You know, like, and it just is what it is. Yeah. So we have to sometimes. Now, I'm not saying you need to fuck with this person, but I am saying that maybe we need to, like, I mean, how many of us have dealt with some sort of prejudice at some point in our lives? Like, I do feel like people who are lacking intelligence typically have a reason for lacking intelligence. Like, I just can't believe, because I really believe that I might be smart because I was actually raised. Right. Like, I had opportunities, or even when I didn't take them, I had somebody who told me that opportunities would come and you should take them.
And you chose to grasp them.
And then I chose to take that information, and I didn't choose to take it back when it was told to me. That was a much later thing. Right. But somebody said it to me. Not everybody has that opportunity. I know people who just haven't had that opportunity. And you watch the difference, and we started exactly the same.
And I agree with that. Like, I see women all the time. Like, I lost a lot of good friends, or at least I thought they were good friends. Me too. Shut your face. With you, like, yeah. But I lost a lot of good friends as I started to excel in college, and I just got a degree. I didn't even get the job that came along with the paper. All I did was get the piece of paper.
You got it.
And they're like, "Oh, this bitch thinks she better than everybody else because she got a piece of paper."
How do you think they treated?
And I'm like, it's a fucking piece of paper on my wall. Anybody who knows me know I don't give a damn about my master's degree. I don't give a damn about my doctorate. I don't care about those pieces of paper. You know what those pieces of paper are? $100,000 in debt. That's what the fuck they are.
But the people seeing them are looking at you like, oh, she did it, and I can't do it. I wanted to do it. I tried to do it. I couldn't do it. And it's not the responsibility.
Why be intimidated?
But that's my point.
Because they're afraid to try.
We've known each other for years. I finished my PhD years ago. She knows it. But we've been friends. At no point did she ever treat me like something was wrong with me because she didn't have it, or did I treat her like she was somehow less?
That's because she wanted more.
So, but even with that, we've had conversations before she even applied for a doctorate program. We had conversations about that shit.
But you have some people that are not even trying to do that. But they're content with being where they are, but they're still intimidated about and where you're going and what you're about to do.
But see, what people don't realize is that if you down for somebody 100%, they're going to take you with them and put you onto something else that you are qualified for.
And if they not ready for this ride, you're supposed to leave because they are.
We got to pay these bills. Hold up. Hold up.
You gotta pay the PG&E.
We're gonna switch out, but you will see these ladies a little bit later because we have to bring our other guests back, and we will continue this conversation.
We'll just come back.
Absolutely. Right.
Use Tearless Baby Shampoo because it's gentle on your baby's eyes. You make sure his toys don't have any sharp edges. You always test the bath water to make sure it's not too hot. You taught her what to do when the smoke alarm goes off. You make sure she wears a helmet when she rides her bicycle. You put on his sunscreen, even when he's embarrassed his friends will see. You do so much to keep your child safe. But are you using the right car seat for your child? Is your child facing the right way in the car seat? Is the seat too big or too small? How do you know when it's time to move your child into the next type of seat? Car crashes are a leading killer of children ages 1 to 13. Protect your child's future at every stage of life. For information on the right seat for your child, visit safercar.gov/the-right-seat. That's safercar.gov/the-right-seat.
A message from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Why is Connor having trouble focusing in school?
Having trouble finding Connor's middle school? Would you like directions?
No, why is Connor having trouble focusing in school?
Finding lowest airfare to Istanbul.
No, I'm tired of fighting with him over homework.
Home, walk, restaurant. Need a review?
No, I need help. He's very smart, but his mind wanders. He's disorganized.
I think I understand.
Oh, good.
Finding best potatoes for French fries.
No!
Russet, fingerling, Yukon Gold.
Why don't you understand me?
Sorry, I was trying to show how Connor feels every day. Frustrating, isn't it? Redirecting to understood.org.
For the 1 in 5 kids with learning and attention issues, this is what life can feel like. Explore understood.org, a free online resource about learning and attention issues, designed to help your child thrive in school and in life. Understood.org, because understanding is everything.
Brought to you by understood.org and the Ad Council.
We're rewarding you for something you already do, listening to us. It's Radio Loyalty, and it's an easy way for you to get free stuff. All you do is sign up. Go ahead and click the banner now. You'll earn points as you listen. Points you can trade in for great products and services in the Radio Loyalty store. You can earn even more points when you share your favorite station with friends on Facebook and Twitter. Radio Loyalty. It's free to sign up, so click the banner to join now.
My name is Ruth Rusey. I'm a retired teacher. I'm 91 years old, and this is how I live united. I say retired, but not really. Once a week, I read books to children as part of United Way's education program. Reading to a child creates links between language and literacy. It creates a bond between grown-up and child. And believe it or not, it prepares them for a better academic future. Oh, we read about frogs and flies and pigs with wings, all sorts of juicy stuff. It's a joy to watch all those little faces. I figure I have the time and they have the need. And I've always believed that if we're not here to help each other, then what are we here for really? My name is Ruth Rusey. I help kids prepare to succeed in school. So I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
Give, advocate, volunteer, live united. Go to liveunited.org. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
My name is Meera Batra. I have been in this country 32 years, and this is how I live united. America has always been the land of promise, and in my community many families have come for a better life. Coming from another culture myself, I know the desire to become part of a community, to feel at home and to gain the tools for our children and families to succeed. So I advocate for these families with United Way. United Way empowers them to look beyond their histories and to see what opportunities are available. We help them get involved with their kids' schools, network within the community, and when we do, we unite them. We make the community stronger. What I do is something I wish someone had done for me, and I am so grateful I am able to. My name is Meera Batra. I help families see opportunities and succeed. I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
Give, advocate, volunteer, live united. Go to liveunited.org. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
Keyboard Cat, Hamilton the Pug, and Toast Meets World. These are some of the internet's most beloved pets. With millions of YouTube views, shares, Instagram likes, followers, and fans across the globe. But what do all these amazing pets have in common? Their stories started in a shelter. Start your story. Adopt a dog or cat today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org to find a shelter or adoptable pet.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
I need new friends because you're talking about other lames.
Yeah, I can't read that.
These lames are called friends.
Why is this like, it was over here, now it's like in the way. Make it won't move.
What the heck did you do?
I didn't touch it. I went to the restroom. All right, anyway, I want to read this.
Okay.
Read that.
Come on, boo. You all right? Bliss has a childlike innocence with a gangster mentality. He is getting on my nerves. This is why Wednesday.
Right.
Go to bed.
This right.
Are we back? Are we back? Are we back? All right, we're back.
I like live.
Oh, can you hear me? Can you hear me now? All right.
Is everybody on?
Says that Coed Bliss has a childlike innocence with a gangster mentality. We talked about this. All right. So second, he says a lot of people are not comfortable in their own skin, so they don't want you to be comfortable. That's why they hate when others surpass them or achieve more because they haven't found that comfortability within themselves, knowledge of self.
So wait, before we go further. So for our new, like, because they weren't here for the entire segment, you know.
Oh yeah, I was gonna get into that.
Okay, because like.
All right. So what we were talking about was how today women have become the new men and men have become bitches.
Indeed.
My friend was
discussing that, and he's a man.
Okay.
Yep.
I mean, especially with the way like these dudes are wearing these skin tight legging jeans.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
They're hanging them off their ass. Like you got 40 and 50 and 50-year-old niggas with doing this shit, and I'm like, yo, my nigga. You want me to stick a thumb in your ass, don't you? Fuck out of here, me.
Pegging has gotten very popular.
It has.
Pegging?
That's what
it's when a woman straps on and has sex with
a man.
Sex with a man?
Yes. Pegging the butt. Like this.
Y'all didn't watch last week's show. Wasn't that last week's show?
That was last week's show. Not just that part, but men are more sensitive than
they used to be.
Women are now like.
Because
men
are like, because we were socialized to do that.
Lies.
To do that.
Lies. I don't buy into the bullshit.
No. Because everything has been, we don't allow men to indulge and express their emotions, blah blah blah. And then it's women are too emotional, so people are like they confused. They're not being. They're not being taught better.
But I will say this, like with my son.
Balance.
With my son is 13. My son is a man's 13-year-old boy.
Oh my God, is he?
Now, when my son was little, he played with dolls. He would pick them up, play with them, and then have his wrestling men beat him up. Like, he played with them, but he wasn't like, oh, that's the baby. He'd be like, oh, that's the baby. No, come play with me, man. Like, that's what he did. He was able to express his emotions by crying. He was able to express himself by actually talking about how he feels. Now, he's 13. Of course, he's always fucking angry. I'm a boy. That's gay. Ma, don't touch my butt. That's gay. Okay, you can touch my butt. Just don't touch crack. Like these.
So that's what makes you a boy. Don't touch your butt crack.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. Like he plays sports, but he also knows how to wash a dish, wash his clothes, iron his clothes, comb his hair, wash his ass. He could do this a little.
My brother can do all that shit. My brother can do all that shit. My brother cook better than his wife.
But he doesn't wear. He's not with all that feminine. He's not with all that feminine.
None of it.
But he expresses himself in a proper manner because that's how. But again, both of his parents are therapists or.
Nope. My father's a welder. My mother's a nurse. My brother do all that shit.
No, I'm talking about my son.
No, but I'm saying like it's all in how we socialize our kids, right? So you gotta head up. because you got therapists for parents, so they, you know, they all deep and shit. But
my son's shallow as fuck.
I'm talking about y'all deep and shit, not the kid.
Not.
Can't get that.
Petty as, have you met me? I'm childish as hell.
Wait, let me
This
scroll
is my
back.
boss. That is my other boss.
Let me wait. Let me scroll back on the feed. What did he call her?
Childish gangster.
A childish gangster.
I'm childish and petty as hell.
Oh yeah, she's innocent with gangster mentality.
Petty LaBelle?
Petty, got it. When I walk in my house, my children be like, "Up, they go petty, petty,
everything
petty."
gotta be in balance. Everything gotta exist in balance. If there's no balance, I mean, the universe is balanced, right? So we supposed to be balanced too. And so that's why, you know, our kids be fucked up. The general hour. Kids be fucked up because we present them with these one-sided images of who they supposed to be, right? Instead of letting them figure that shit out, like we were allowed to figure that shit out.
Now I will say this: my husband said to me, he was like, "Yo, he feel like he was fucking bamboozled, like he was lied to growing up because
let us strike,
run amok."
He land on Plymouth Rock.
Plymouth Rock,
land on him,
right? You following me? So he's like, the way he was raised was, man can't cry, you can't do this, like the classic man thing.
Right.
But then he's finding out that some of the dudes from the past would down low niggas, or like they was getting fucked in the butt or fucking another nigga in the butt.
But they had the nerve to be chastising him about having an emotion about something.
So it which led me to the question of women being more masculine today versus men being more sensitive, because I'm starting to notice that like it's kind of hard to do that side nigga bit or that side chick bit because people want to have fucking feelings and niggas.
Yeah, because we talked about that too. Fall in love with your side piece.
Did you know our bitch was cheating on us? Like, yo, what the fuck you mad for, my nigga?
But I don't think that it's that women are more masculine. I think that women are just more empowered.
No, they're more masculine. These bitches ratchet as fuck. So you telling me that it's not masculine? No, I'm not saying ratchet as far as that. I mean,
so I have a friend, and he was at the courthouse filing for divorce, and he texted me. He's like, "Yo, niggas is sick of these bitches. It's so many dudes here filing for divorce, and they like, I'm done with this. Like, she do what she wants. She go where she wants. She don't tell me where she going. She hang out all night. We don't spend time together." So he was like, the niggas is starting to sound like the bitches used to sound, and it's uncomfortable. So because it's uncomfortable, people just don't know how to respond to it. And as females, we've been rogue forever. Forever.
That's a good word, though.
That's a voice now.
Bitches went rogue. Rogue.
Yes, I can do it.
But here's the deal. But I get what you're saying. But here's the problem with that. You can't complain about not getting a man when you fucked up with a good one.
Yeah.
Because it takes a lot.
And that,
Somebody a good man don't mean he a good man for you.
Because women have
but time out.
But you know damn well when you took the relationship down.
Agreed.
But that's
we've
what I'm
all
talking
done
about.
it at least
like,
once.
If you know, it takes two to be in a relationship. It only takes one person to be in a relationship, but it takes two people to make a relationship work. So if you're going off, if we're in a relationship, there has to be compromise. Now I tell anybody, I will compromise a situation. I will never compromise who I am.
Absolutely.
I will stand by what the fuck I believe in, no matter what.
Being here for this one.
Now,
you know, she's a relationship expert.
Yes, send it to this therapist. Now, I got credentials on that shit.
She got credentials too.
She do. Let me give her a high five. Yeah, nope. Not today. It's like, no.
She's like, not today.
This is women empowerment. I ain't gonna be petty today. I ain't gonna be petty.
Good job, LaBelle.
I said it.
I might be petty. I ain't gonna be childish.
Wait. Can I say something real quick? Yes, women may feel a little bit more empowered, but honestly speaking, I wouldn't even say that. Not on purpose, because you know my last spouse was a whole bum. We all know that, right?
Well, we're not going to talk about.
Well, we're not going to talk about
Charles' dad.
When you say Charles' dad,
right? Because I have two ex-spouses. You don't know which one I had the baby with. shit.
Okay.
Anyway.
But we're not talking about him.
We're not going to talk about. But the idea is, you don't go in it believing this is who this person is, right? You give it the best you have.
Give me that one.
That person, I don't think, goes in it with the intention of drawing you down, drawing you out, taking you apart. But the reality is, those situations force women into certain positions. So, how this relates. I started off as a staff accountant in a development firm, making, what, $37,000 a year? That wasn't enough for my husband's expensive taste. So I had to make more money. So that drove me into the next level, deeper and deeper into a male-dominated field. It just closed in. See, as a staff accountant down here, it's a bunch of women. You got your AR, your AP, you got your administrators, all right down here with you, right? Plenty of women. The higher you climb in the real estate world, especially commercial real estate, the more narrow that road gets. So literally, I'm squeezing out like a constipated ass turd. I'm just saying, it's not always by choice. Like she said, I'm a very feminine woman. That is by choice, because I refused to be typecasted because of what I did for a living.
Ching, ching.
So I put on my high heel shoes, and I put on my dresses, and I pulled my hair back, well, when I had hair, and I would go up on them construction sites with some Ferragamos on. Did not fucking care.
Yes, get it, but I think a lot of fields, and we've talked about it on the show before, Lauren, like a lot of fields are.
He just told me we have to go on the break. He just told me, yeah. But we're gonna come right back. We're not going nowhere. Short break. We'll be right back.
Just had a break.
I know.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back. Don't lose that.
Only in the forest can you see this. But nothing beats the moment you see that. Cool! That's your child's eyes opening up to a world of possibilities.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org. Learn about forests near you and discover cool things to do when you go. And you might just see this. Visit discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
The Artist Exchange Radio Show every Friday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Every Saturday, 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Real artist, real talk, real live on BeExposedRadio.com.
I was meeting with a friend yesterday, and I've gotten to the point where don't ask me a question because the truth is going to come out. And
exactly.
Just don't do it.
If you ain't looking for the truth, don't come to me.
Don't do it because I can't hold my tongue. And she wants to be this stylist, boutique, but you're not doing anything in that nature, and I can't take you seriously if you're not doing those things. And I understood why people didn't take me seriously, because I found myself in somebody else's lane. I was good at what I was doing and what I wanted to be, but I wasn't doing it for me. So how can I ask you to take me seriously if I'm living in somebody else's shoes?
And nobody can do what you do, and I think that that's a big problem that people face now. Like, you see what somebody else is doing and you want to do that when that's not your lane.
That's not your lane.
That's not what you're supposed to be doing.
But it's popular, it's getting that person money, it's getting that person applause. Oh, I want applause, I want money, let me stand over here behind them.
And then a lot of times people aren't honest with themselves either. Like, I was thinking earlier today, I've been woke for almost 2 days, so so you get honesty, yes. And I was thinking, like, you know,
the Artist Exchange Radio Show.
Whoa. The moment my son saw a redwood tree.
It's huge!
Is the moment I knew that for him,
You can't even see the top of that thing!
even the sky has no limit.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org. Learn about forests near you and discover cool things to do when you go. Your moment is out there. Find it at discovertheforest.org.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Join the Just a Bit Outside crew every Monday, 8 to 10 p.m. on BeExposedRadio.com.
You want to start off?
I think I'll get it out of the way on a who's not.
Okay, do it.
The Orioles.
Right.
They got swept by the Royals. They lost 4 in a row, and the last 5 games have all been decided by 1 run. The game before, or the last game that they lost before the Royals was the Nationals, and it was Weeders, of course, won with a home run.
Hit the home run.
Right. They were going into that National series. It seemed like they were doing so well, and they just crapped out. They got that game postponed, so who knows when they're going to replay that or play that game. That's my first not for the night.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and weigh in on my who's not, and I'm gonna talk about the San Diego Padres.
The Padres.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Seeing it up in here.
Always. I mean, y'all got a little glimpse of what it's like to catch us in between segments on our break. You didn't catch us this time, thank God. Because really you never know what we might talk about. Your lips are dry?
Yes. So what I am going to do, all right, now we all know I'm the tomboy of the crew. I would make a good wife bin to someone. However,
wife bin.
A wife bin.
I would be a wife bin.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
All right, so for
Can you cook?
Oh my God.
Very well.
Okay.
Very well.
Making oxtails and shit.
Very well. I can make oxtails. I can cook Southern, Italian, anything you put before my eyes. I can actually cook.
I'm not bad.
Can you make me some crawfish etouffee?
I sure can.
All right.
I actually made some shrimp and crab meat etouffee.
Yes, please. Sure. Mardi Gras is coming. I need to feel like I'm in New Orleans since I won't be.
Actually, I am planning to be there. So, all right. So, in saying that, I am planning to be a whole fucking girl for my big sister's anniversary.
Really?
I mean, face beat to the gods. I'm talking lace fronts.
Oh shit.
I'm talking eyelashes, lipstick, everything. I'm talking push-up bra, snatched waist, all that.
Wait.
Heels.
Wait.
Look at her.
Wait. No. Cuz. Rewind. You don't come to my events dressed like that. Wait, let me rewind that. Even further back, right? You don't come to my events dressed like that. You hosted my event. Now, granted, you look hot as shit in your one piece. However, you did not do all that. What did she do that I haven't done to get you to act like that? Sister-in-law.
Nope, not sister-in-law. She's my honorary sister.
Right, honorary sister.
She asked that as part of her
present.
Yep, gift.
So in November,
you said you're a great gift giver.
Look,
February 16th.
All right. So in November of
Good actress too.
What do you mean?
You're a good actress.
Oh, I am.
So in November of 2019.
I can't.
For my birthday.
For your birthday.
I tried. But
You gotta dress up and get your face beat.
Come on.
Y'all know how expensive that shit is?
It's only in November. You have all these months to prepare. And how she said it? Right. You got all these months to prepare. My birthday's only a month before yours.
Come on, you got to make me promise. Come on.
All right, you got it.
I don't like dressing
There was a agreement there.
You got it. You got it.
It's captured.
It's on air.
For
Yes.
prosperity.
It's so
Cheers.
dress up.
I agree. It's fun. Like, I'm sorry.
But you look good.
It takes too much. I look good like this.
I'm not saying you don't.
I'm just
but
saying.
you look good when you do dress up. It's a different look good.
Like,
It's a different look good.
Yes. I looks fucking good. It makes me want to fuck myself. I will admit. It does. And I be wanting to holler at myself in the mirror.
You know my feet don't be hurt. We hung out all night and I had on heels.
Celebrate me.
All night. And I kept them damn things on all night.
Dressed up, but not like.
You just ain't putting on no damn heels. That's your whole deal.
Oh, I got heels.
She got heels.
She got heels.
I got heels.
She not doing this with no heels.
I
got 5'1" ass.
For years.
I got heels for days.
Yeah,
I could throw on some jeans, a blazer, and some heels and kill a game. But they want me to be snatched.
Just one.
It's the weather, bro. You gonna be doing it every day.
It depends on what's it.
Hey, Wren.
Do what?
You'll dress up for my birthday.
Not even close.
Thank you.
You gonna park out there ain't no fucking heels. She crazy as shit. You know the motherfucking crackheads be crazy as shit. I gotta have on sneakers.
Well, at least the ghost says she would dress up for my birthday.
Oh, but she's a girl though.
I'm a girl, you're a girl.
I used to be once upon a time on Maryland.
Bitch, just act like you're for one fucking
We just
day.
talked about beef curtains. You're a girl.
These lames I call friends. Alright, so
about the beef curtains.
we about to get in. So does dick size matter?
Yes.
I think yes.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Unequivocally, yes.
As a matter of fact, I won't say I think I know yes.
You know yes.
I know.
So is it the girth? Is it the length? Is it the
both?
So both, but for personally, I would say, I mean, so you can't be like this and this, but you got, you gotta have a little of both. But I prefer there be more girth. I don't need you to be 9 inches if you fucking.
You don't want to feel it in your throat.
I don't mind feeling it in my throat, but I need to feel it all the way around. Like I need to feel the 360. Like yeah.
She wants to be the vaginal rejuvenation that grows off of a man.
That Kegel exercise, grasping that shit.
Oh, shit tight.
I want to work hard to make sure that I orgasm. I don't want to have to work hard. I don't
want to work hard to make sure I feel your ass.
So it's right. So if I'm working hard, then it's like
maybe I'm very blessed, but it's been a very long time since I've had bad sex. I gotta be honest. It's been a very long. I've had bad sex. Like
recently.
It was like my kid being born. Right. It's been like a while.
It's probably been maybe like
saying the last.
I can't go that far back, but I can say it's been like 10 years. It's been at least 10 years since I've had bad sex.
And it could have been just because.
But I don't feel like, because I mean, busting the nut is so psychological. Bad sex and you don't bust a nut really bothers me. Like I have a real issue with that.
I do have a question.
You have a question for me?
For everybody.
Oh,
you listening, Ghost?
Yes.
All right. We're all listening.
All right. If you're in a relationship, is it okay to have a side piece?
No.
And would you be okay with your mate having a side piece?
Oh, me.
What type of relationship?
Wait, me. Because that's the key. It starts with the conversation.
Right.
What kind of relationship are you going to have?
Is it open?
I mean, when I was in poly relationships, I might have 2, 3, 4 people I'm dating, but everybody knew about everybody else and we was all doing what we did. I mean, that's what it was, right? But then you have monogamous relationships and that's what you have, So then you decide, then you have the monogamous relationships that might swing casually. You know what I mean? There are people who are like that. Then you have,
monogamous at home.
And then you have your people, but I am an avid believer in not cheating.
Yeah,
so whatever happens,
I have never cheated.
Somebody,
in my entire life.
you need to be honest about it. Either if you feel like you need to fuck somebody because you're not getting what you need to either say something or leave. If you just can't get enough, like, cause I mean, bitches be horny, I be horny. Then beat your meat. Don't cheat. Like just do what you gotta do. I have a wand. You have a wand.
It's on my bucket. I don't give a fuck. Cheating is on my bucket list. It is on my bucket list of things to do before I die. I am going to cheat.
On your, you've been with him. She's been with him as long as Otto's been alive.
No, I said I'm going to cheat.
It's on
at some point because it's on my bucket list.
Her husband.
So what do you consider cheating? Is it cheating?
Me not telling him, but I'll end up telling him afterwards because I'm so honest.
She really is, though.
I'm not a liar and a thief.
You're telling him now because he's been commenting.
But he knows.
He knows.
He knows this is on my bucket list.
He's seen the bucket list.
Like my husband is technically my best friend.
You better cheat with the right person. Make it worth it.
Right. Make sure the length and the girth is right.
Or the pussy.
I can't cheat with a girl.
Why?
Because he said that's not cheating.
Right. I've had many men say that to me when I was in relationship with them, and I would just look at them like,
do you not know what a woman
do you not know Look, fuck that. Do you not know what I do? So can you imagine?
This is when it gets real kid.
Like you already know what I bring. I mean, ask them. I have a whole holiday just for giving head.
Yeah, I didn't buy
I coined an entire holiday just for giving head. Deep Throat Saturday. And I have a 3,200 song playlist.
Year, though, right?
No, it's one day a week because this is
damn.
This is a very important part of life. There's 3 stages of sex. There's your foreplay, your intercourse, and your aftercare. Right?
Aftercare.
Don't forget about the foreplay. So anyway,
usually aftercare costs money though.
It does.
That's an extra expense.
Extra expense for the aftercare.
I know on this tuition bill it is.
But I mean, it is what it is. I am that salacious person. But if I'm not getting
32 missed calls,
she said 3,200 songs.
Oh, it will play for days without repeating. Like I've been curating that playlist since I was like 20.
I don't even think
and I don't have to say how it is.
She be rechecking my skills like shit.
No, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. And every year I have a Salacious song show. And I add to the list. I might get 40 songs in a show. And then over years, and then, and then going to strip clubs, because the best place to hear. Deep Throat Saturday.
Yeah.
Well, it's just what it sounds like.
Or that,
no, but it needs to happen. And you need to put some passion behind it. Don't be just Saturday. Yeah.
I'm double booked doing nothing on that Saturday.
Your ass just don't deep throat.
I gotta catch up on my fucking love of hip hop. I'm not married to medicine.
Married to medicine.
That's my home.
Married to medicine is going on right now.
Catch you doing
shit. I gotta watch the makeup of what is it? The third one, the third reunion show.
So catch you doing.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
Nope.
And the reason I don't know what she's talking about
Salacious and on Saturday
because Saturday is a great day to be salacious, right? You don't have
Saturday. I think
listen.
I think that everyone should celebrate.
You don't have
Saturday. Starting with Saturday.
Thank you. February 2nd.
I will say this.
I want to see it all over Facebook, all over Instagram. Salacious Saturday, starting this Saturday. What's the date? Is that the second?
I will say that.
Listen to that alliteration. February 2nd, Salacious Saturday. Boom.
I will say this. I have a newfound appreciation for sucking dick.
Right.
Well, it's Salacious Saturday, Deep Throat Saturday?
Yes. Deep Throat Saturday. It will always be DTS to me. It's been DTS since college. It will be DTS for the rest of my life.
I have a newfound appreciation for sucking dick.
I just decided it was something I should do. Now, when I actually executed, I was married to my girlfriend.
I got questions.
She got a question.
I got answers.
How can it be Deep Throat Saturday if you're not with a man?
You can swallow a pussy.
Damn.
Oh my God.
Find me a nigga that can swallow a pussy, I'll marry him. Well, he got head money too. Because he got to pay some bills.
Jesus,
wow,
this woman.
Why are you so quiet?
It's hard. I'm trying.
She didn't ask the question too.
She talking about men. She talking about her. She
talking about men and women. It doesn't matter.
It don't
matter. Whoever's around.
Well, not whoever's around, but who
I
really with.
That's why she recorded
and I should be receiving Deep Throat
Saturday.
Deep Throat. I love it.
Deep Throat Saturday.
I should be giving Deep Throat Saturday. I should be receiving Deep Throat.
Right. That's the point. That's what I was trying to find.
I think we should celebrate every Saturday.
Thank you. Maybe. All right. So, guys, maybe I'll put part of the playlist on Spotify so y'all can download. All right, we'll be back. We're gonna take a break.
Sponsored on Spotify.
We gotta take a break, and in this time, I think I'm gonna try to find me a girlfriend.
I was gonna say you don't have no for nothing.
She said she's gonna find her girlfriend.
There's gonna be a lot of heartbroken.
Oh, that was her. That's her New Year's.
Driving has a rhythm all its own. Don't wreck it with a text. Before you get behind the wheel, silence your phone. Or better yet, designate a texter. For more text-free driving tips, visit stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
Green light. Hey girl, school zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin Street? Girlin Street!
It's hard to concentrate on two things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
There's a rumor going around that Tyler Perry and Oprah are beefing. Well, let me tell you about this. Tyler, okay, told Oprah, bitch, if you don't have my money, we're going to have a problem. Ooh. Oprah said, what is the problem? Ooh. You said if I don't have your money, there was going to be a problem. So Oprah is standing her ground like, bitch, I'm in charge. Yeah, you know, you may have a $250 million studio over there that you film all your shows and movies and stuff on, but I have the empire. That's what Oprah said.
Oh, these are her exact words. Allegedly.
I made this up. But
allegedly.
I made it all up. But there was a rumor that they were beefing. But Tyler confirms that they don't have any issues. So it says it was recently reported on the rumors that was swirling that the twosome were on the outs over constructive criticism of a Perry's show. Well, I got some constructive criticism, and we can be on the outs, Tyler, and I don't give a damn because I'm going to make a promo out of this anyway and share it to your page. I need the scenes on Have and Have-Nots to be like 5% shorter, each one. I want you to watch an episode of The Young and the Restless, because this is supposed to be a soap opera. No one's dialogue on The Young and the Restless is like this. You don't have to talk about the random plant in the corner for 25 minutes on one damn scene.
They talk about random plants. It was a blood stain on the floor for 5 episodes. I can't take it. We need to kick this up. I'm sorry. I love the Have and the Have-Nots, and I continue to watch it in its 5th season, but I get so mad when I can go get myself a glass of water and come back and he had just started the next sentence in his first paragraph. I can't stand it. They just want to get the point across.
It's not but you don't get the point for 4 episodes. It's too much. So, now according to ET Online reports, Tyler Perry has a pre-cut and dried response to a pretty cut and dry response to the rumors about him and Oprah. Here's what he says. It's completely false.
What was that? That was your Tyler Perry impression? Oh, God. What?
That was my Medea voice.
Oh, gotcha.
Nothing is accurate in this article except for mine and Oprah's names. That's what he said. I mean, you see what I mean? You gotta stick around. I mean, every Tuesday at 7 p.m. I mean, they pay us to do this, so we go off every week right here on BeExposedRadio.com.
Hi, I'm LeVar Burton, and I'm proud to be a book person. How do I choose a book? Sometimes it's the cover, sometimes it's the title. I guess I'm pretty visual. If a book's really impressing me and the writing is really good, I will peek and see what the last paragraph is, because the endings of books should rock you. I am a book person, and if you're a book person too, read to a child and spark a lifetime of ambition. Join me at bookpeopleunite.org, because reading is fundamental. A public service announcement brought to you by Reading is Fundamental, Library of Congress, and the Ad Council.
Join the club that gives you stuff.
Hey, thanks!
Radio Loyalty.
Here's how it works.
Just click on the Radio Loyalty banner right now and sign up. Then you keep on listening like you already do. But now you earn points. Those points add up, and you can trade them in for stuff in the Radio Loyalty store. Earn more points by sharing your station with friends on Facebook and Twitter, answering surveys, and by using the apps in the new player.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
But she be lit. She'll be there.
And I'll be lit at 5 in the morning.
We're back.
I don't know how she do it.
Look.
Don't fuck with me during the days of my period.
Not with her, no, but I've known her for years.
I mean, the early mornings, you get used to it when if it's what you do. I mean, this is weird because look, I've shifted. Like I used to go to work at like 5 a.m., 6 a.m., and I'd leave work at like 1. You know. Now I go to work at like 8:30, 9 o'clock, and I leave at like 3.
Why Cree gonna tell me I'm scary when I'm on my period? I lock myself.
Oh no, you're scary as fuck when
I
you're
lock
in your period.
myself in my office.
I already know when it's coming. Like I know when it's coming.
Steer clear of her, like just when she's.
We've all figured out that cycle. Like we've all set our things in our phone to your cycle, so that we know.
Like I am rude as fuck. I don't care. There's no filter. I'm like, yo, why the fuck?
When I tell you I've never experienced her bad side, there's a strategy to that shit. Just a little bit. Part of it is I'm a very sweet and loving and kind person, and she just loves me. But a part of it is I know how to avoid the things that cause her fur to go in the wrong direction.
Because when I come
rub
on,
her
like,
right.
usually, like I'm going off now.
Right.
Those first 2 days, 2 to 3 days,
She's
it
going
is.
off now.
I'm going off. Yeah.
Me too. We have great timing.
I'm trying to tell you, I like my husband be like.
Period at the same time.
I had a period since I
with
had
therapists.
Me neither.
My husband be like, what is wrong with you? I'm like, why the fuck are you still here in my face? Stop talking.
I don't be that.
I tell her every month.
And then I'm like, babe, I'm so sorry. I love you.
No, I tell her every month, this relationship is over.
Y'all break up every month.
I don't know why you keep coming back. Like, we should just break up. You should just leave me. You've been around for too long. Like, I don't like you. You don't like me.
Clearly, you don't like me.
So, just be gone.
That's usually how relationships are.
Right. Well, like, I'm not leave now. I'm over the relationship, and I know you're over this relationship too.
But you don't break up.
She keeps coming back.
It's a period, child. You can't break up. Period.
I know. I mean, it's kind of like there's certain things you can't do, right? All right.
Break up the
You can't break up during your period. You can't buy cheap garbage bags. You can't even go to the grocery store while you're hungry. Like, it's a certain shit you just can't do, right?
I just want her to leave me alone.
But that's the thing. Like, I haven't had an actual period, but my emotions.
You can't buy cheap garbage bags
during that time.
See, and again, for me, I think if they took my lady parts and just left the ovaries, I'd be great with life, and I wouldn't have.
I want them to take it all. Fuck that shit. I'm not having.
Give that shit to somebody who need it.
No, give me my. Wait, time out.
Oh my God!
Keep your ovaries, ladies.
Why do we have to keep?
Not donating.
Because if not, you're gonna have to take pills for the rest of your life.
I worked too hard.
You need your ovaries.
Because I feel like this relationship is over.
Then
I think we've all broken up with our uterus before. This is the women's panel.
Listen,
we've all
I've
broken
never
up with
broken
her.
up with mine. I love my uterus. But at this point, if it's between a period and my uterus, bitch, you can go.
You make
It's
me
time
feel
for
like
us
I'm
to
dying.
You want to break up with that?
I want to break up with a period. I can keep my uterus.
Yes, in labor.
Or maybe they just take your ovaries.
No, I need those.
Why the fuck do you want those?
Because those are the ones that regulate your hormones.
Right, you need your ovaries for your hormones.
For that shit.
That's why I wouldn't get an
can't take
ovarectomy.
pills.
I couldn't get an ovarectomy, but I could definitely go without a period for like the rest of my life.
I can
I've
get
been
a
doing
hysterectomy.
good for almost 11 years. It'll be 11 years in March.
We good.
No, May.
I ain't had a period since I had my
Did
baby.
you?
Oh, it's nice.
You see how she
I'm
just
hoping
cuffed
less last.
my wine? And then she put a cup where I can't reach it.
Once in the last 4, so I haven't needed birth control or anything.
That's what she gets.
You know, fucking women, you don't need that shit.
Fair enough.
And now that you know, I'm
But I got a good buzz going on. I want to keep it. So when I go in the house, I can do this.
Right, like, yeah.
But wait. You're gonna go home and go to sleep?
Absolutely. I gotta be working at 5 o'clock. It's a work night.
But
you don't get no nope. It's a work. It is a work night.
It's a work night. Hey,
she got Saturday. You've coined a holiday.
She's not going to deep throat.
It's hump day.
I know her.
Yes, and I'm gonna hump my ass at home in the bed and go to fuck to sleep. Because I'm still on. We don't ride the crimson wave.
That's good.
Yes, and it's also called sleep because it's a fucking work day.
That shit funny. I thought I was the only person who called it the Crimson Wave.
Nope, it's the Crimson Tide.
Crimson Tide.
We're not fucking around with the Crimson Tide.
Oh no, it feels great when somebody fucks you on it.
You're not the only person to say that.
Wow.
Your mouth does work.
It snores.
You're making. She's spilling wine. That messed her up so bad. She spilled the wine. I'm not ready. Why are you smiling at me like that? What I did?
Y'all are funny.
Oh, pass it down.
Pass that to me, please.
Pass the napkin.
Pass the napkin.
See, and this right here tells you we don't play with the Crimson Tide.
Right.
That is the pad.
Lord have mercy. It's one of those commercials. Tell you how well it works.
It absorbs it all.
That's a good ass napkin. I don't know what brand this is, but this is the brand that should be sponsoring Salacious Couch.
Because we do not play with the Crimson Tide. We're just not doing that.
You know, if we had a sanitary sponsor, I would need it to be eco-friendly and
absolutely.
Fuck that. Give me
organic. Fuck that. Organic, eco-friendly. All that shit. I'm gonna send them your way. Maybe they can work out some sponsors.
I don't give a fuck about none of that. Tampax. I've been using that bitch for Always. That's the bitch I use. The orange and the purple pack.
Oh, I'm still with the original.
And guess what?
That shit.
But you know, Kotex has evolved.
I will not.
So when I say they very thin.
Depends. Depends is good for your period.
She said depends.
Depends is good for your period.
All bodily fluids.
But they got a lot more expensive.
Right?
It costs a lot. But no, they're streamlined now. They look like real panties. I've seen the commercial.
I'm talking about for the overnights. For the overnight, you know when you bleed heavy.
Light period. I use Juniors all the way till I got.
Maybe this is why I don't need vaginal rejuvenation.
I never had that problem.
I'm sorry. The first and second day, I bleed so fucking heavy.
That's me.
So depends.
You know, it's like the last segment, and we talked about periods.
They last me for months.
You need them big ass shits they give you after you have a baby. That's
no, I can't because they feel like Pampers. I don't want to feel like I got
feel like a pamper.
I feel like I got on granny panties, which is what I wear anyway.
That's why I was saying about Kotex, because Kotex go from the front to the back.
Wait. Hold up. No, stop talking. Everybody stop talking. We are not going to sit here and talk about periods on this show. We're not doing that. Not tonight.
It's salacious.
I'm just saying.
That is not salacious.
Okay, it's not.
Everything wet.
Ew.
But that is a fetish, though.
It is a fetish. We talked about that fetish. But this is not that fetish Wednesday.
So, okay, I got a question.
What is the fetish?
Having sex with someone whether on a period.
Now,
or eating them out. Whatever.
Now, my question to you women are, to my two ghosts and my women on the panel, would you let a man fuck your feet?
Oh my God! Like Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle has a foot fetish.
No,
you don't. Would you let him fuck your feet?
No, I
don't.
That ain't got nothing to do with you.
What's he doing?
Would you let a man fuck your feet? If you
think little enough to fuck my feet, you ain't fucking shit else. So I'm
you ain't gonna have a little dick to fuck your feet. He's not gonna big dick.
Only open this far.
No, he's fucking your feet, not a foot.
Oh, my whole feet.
That means if that's what you're doing, you really don't want to have sex with him.
Not necessarily too. He can have a foot fetish.
He might have a foot fetish.
His dick in your feet.
But
I give him my.
You are getting pleasure out of bringing him pleasure.
You need to see somebody. Fuck that shit.
No. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
Something wrong. I haven't.
My husband won't let me.
In the bed, and then you
just feet up in there.
And then just
No, I got gorgeous feet.
They can be gorgeous and gross at the same time.
This is the ghost talking, but
that's like a hand.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm supposed to keep doing this until he ejaculates?
No,
I have it.
Your feet.
I don't have a problem with it. I told my husband, you want to fuck my feet? He's like, bitch, fuck out of here. Fuck wrong.
So when he comes, he's done.
He like,
and then I
fuck
get
out of here.
Right. No, hopefully you get head or something like that effect.
No.
Yeah. Wait, my husband be like, fuck out of here, meatball. Oh, baby, fuck my feet.
Okay, what about the leg?
The leg.
What? Fuck.
No,
yeah. That makes me think middle school. That makes me. That's like on some. Yeah.
That makes me feel like
grown up in there.
Like I mean, I said middle school shit. High school. Fuck. Middle school. They were doing that shit though in middle school. They were still had a baby when we.
You know what?
I'm about fucking my thighs. My thighs rub by themselves.
I can keep it exciting. Bitch, fuck. Hey, I brought a girl home. Fuck her. Real exciting. I'll watch. Damn, she deep throat. Baby, show me how you do that again. Suck that dick. Put that dick in your throat real quick. Let me see how you do that.
There you go. Wait, hold up. She was all against Deep Throat Saturday, right? There you go. Go get a bitch to Deep Throat Saturday for you.
No, I'm against.
I have a gag reflex, so I can't.
So if there's
You
a
have to
woman
exhale when you
who
swallow.
can put that banana in the back of her fucking throat, like my husband's dick is thick as shit, so there's no possible deep throating that shit. But if a bitch can swallow that shit, I'm all game for watching.
My hands off to you.
Go ahead, baby. Oh, you want to sit on that shit? You know what? Let him put that in your butt.
Is that then?
I like butt sex. I like fucking in the ass. I do. Go ahead, give it to me. But even with my husband,
But
my husband
that
has
hole
a
is
thick
smaller than your mouth.
dick. Yeah, but it can take more than my mouth. I don't want to do that.
You have to exhale when you swallow.
Huh? As soon as you go in and you go to the back. Like even when I brush my teeth, I go.
I do too.
Every morning.
You're cleaning your teeth when you gag.
Listen, I do
But
that every
that's what I'm
morning.
saying. No, the toothbrush only goes.
She said that's how you know that you're really cleaning your teeth.
No. What I'm saying to you is.
Peter, I understand, because I go through it every morning when I'm brushing my teeth. I have a gag reflex.
Thank you. That shit is right there.
As a sex therapist, I've got many women over the deep throat.
If you come and you shoot,
You ain't getting me over there. And
You won't let me coach you.
No, let me explain something. I had a problem with bulimia in a previous life. So again, that's that. Anytime anything goes to a certain point in my mouth, I'm throwing up. So every morning, I'm gagging or throwing up. It doesn't matter. So again, I don't give a fuck. I will go out here, slide some bitch like, yeah, baby, what's good? Yeah, come on. Yeah, come on. I got a whole husband. You can get a little dick. You can get
Talking like that, she probably like, I don't want your husband. I would like you.
You won't get this, but you won't get this or that.
Talking to a girl like that.
I'm just saying, like, yo, baby, I'm just saying.
You gonna get this, but you gonna get this and that. Okay.
Yeah, I'm saying you gonna get this dick, but you gonna get that dick too. I want to see what you can do with my man's in it. Find out. Yeah, go home and slug them.
It's in them.
That's the balls.
It's a package.
My man's and
help him out.
He don't need help.
He don't need help.
Her husband cute as fuck. He's a little cutie. He really is.
I had one of my homegirls was like, yo, he fine as fuck. I'd give him pussy. Bitch, wait a minute, hold on.
But you could give him head.
But what you not gonna do is be disrespectful because you catch these hands. I mean, I get it. I caught a little jealous.
I offered you this one thing, but
I'll show you a picture.
But no, I mean, my husband.
She's about to show me a picture.
I am. He's cute as shit.
He is cute. My husband is very adorable.
Look, he's on here now, probably blushing like.
Right.
But believe it or not, he's having self-esteem issues. He said he doesn't feel
I don't understand why. He's super cute.
Because bitches ain't
He's like
hitting
a
on him.
cutie.
I would appreciate you talking about him.
He watching. Hello.
You already know.
Let me ask you this. How many fucks do I have to give? Let me find out.
Less than 0. So that's the less than sign. 0 fucks. 0.
But I'm just saying, and I keep telling him, like, yo, my nigga, you cute as shit. You fine as fuck. You good.
Go this way.
But he's like, yeah, well, I'm not feeling it. And I get it. Because I have my moments where I don't feel attractive. Or whatever. When I'm looking at
zero
pictures,
here.
like, oh my god, why did I put that there?
Zero
I got this whole fat.
I think everybody does.
But
then the next number, that's what
yeah. But my husband is very attractive. He is really attractive. He's a big boy. You know, he gained a couple pounds since we got married. But that's that happy weight. Oh yes, he does. Because he looked like Juicy when I married him.
Juicy?
My son.
I'm like, who's Juicy?
Dead ass.
Her son.
Juicy is my son.
No, that's
he
her
looked
son.
like my son.
13-year-old.
Yeah.
Who's
Six
like,
pack.
I'm a boy.
But after 18 years and me feeding you like that southern food, fuck you think it's gonna happen, nigga?
Just be cooking.
You ask for neck bones, pig feet, chitlins, fuck you think? Oxtails.
He's adjusting to now he's grown man.
He's in his 40s.
And a different type of
he got that
female
he on
is
this
gonna
grown
be
man sexy. And then but his problem is it's a bunch of fat bitches that be after him. And I told him, I said,
what's wrong with happy women?
What's happy?
Look, they grown and eat. They grown and
heavy.
She said happy.
Heavy. Am I not speaking clearly?
I need you to stop. Bring that all the way down. So it's a bunch of fat bitches that's after him. And he's not into fat bitches. He don't mind a thick woman.
Okay.
A thick woman with some nice titties, fat ass, you know, a little gut, because his wife ain't skinny. But he don't want a bunch of 300-pound, 4'11" women after him, or 5 feet. Like, yo, you a ball with legs.
That's a lot of weight.
But again, I told him, I was like, they don't have no ball with legs.
She might die doing sex.
Look like a bunch of Jigglypuff. But what I'm saying, I told him, I said, they don't have
my favorite character.
You like 4'11".
I am 4'11".
I was gonna say you like 4'11".
But I'm not a ball with legs.
She's like, I got you at it.
But I got 2 inches.
But I'm just saying, and I told him, I said, these women don't have anything to lose, so of course they're gonna come after you. They're in their 40s. They see a nice looking thick brother, you know. He
looks nice,
and I dress him well. But honestly, I buy my husband. My husband spoils me, and I spoil him. I am spoiled. My father spoils me. I am spoiled. Any nigga that I fuck with, any bitch that I fuck with, know that I am an expensive ass spoiled bitch. I wear Balenciagas. I wear Uggs. I am I wear DKNY. Bitch, you're gonna pay for. Now I'm not ungrateful. If you buy me some shit, just don't bring me a blue bag that says rainbow.
Me either. Please don't bring me no rainbow.
Aren't we a little too old for rainbow?
Baby surprise.
Not everyone.
I'm not surprised. There's nothing about rainbow that would surprise me at this point in my life.
But again,
not a damn thing. 90% rayon.
I'll do a little
10% acrylic. Like no.
Maybe some Hollister.
Hollister has cute.
No, it ain't.
No, it ain't, because you'll stink in it.
And
those they smell cheap. They have an odor.
I'm sorry, I don't odor.
It's not even that.
Now, if
I'd rather you say, wait, hold up. I'd rather you say you went to the corner store while y'all was up on Park Heights and got you a white tee from there than to say you went to Rainbow. At least the shit that you got from the corner store will be 100% cotton. You will smell if you got the shit from Rainbow.
Now, I will say this. And again, here's my confession.
30 seconds.
Are you ready? 30 seconds. I'm going to give you all my confessions and then we're going to go to break. I love bitches. I will fuck the shit out of a bitch.
She likes bitches.
I do not. I will fuck the shit
some ratchet
out of a bitch.
That's what the fuck.
I gotta go. You know what? No. Look. I am ending this. No, we are going home. It is hump day. I got things to do. Y'all know y'all love me. She need to go to work. We need to go to work. I need to go home. Good night. We'll see you next week for Hump Day Discourse on Salacious Couch.
Hey, that channel.
And we're back with more Cheryl Underwood Radio.
Thank you, super producer. We're getting that 6 seconds from the Hill. That news you can use that word on the street from our favorite country lawyer, better known as Judge Harry Sutherland. But super producer, you said we got new affiliates, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
So does this get us to 320? I think. Hold on. It gets us 319. Okay, so 319 affiliates. We'll do that in entertainment after our HBCU shout out. Colin Courtney, are y'all gonna find us a word of the day? We a word of the day. Is that the next breaker's word of the day?
Yes.
Next breaker's word of the day. Courtney, you wanted to say that somebody in your family is helping out.
Yeah, my cousin Quentin has a truck in Columbia, South Carolina. It's called a food truck. Scott Benny's. He is giving all federal workers free food to eat. Just show your federal ID. Wow. You can go on Instagram, Scott Benny's, SCOTTBNNYS. The food is delicious.
The food is delicious.
Yeah.
Let's post this under at Underwood Radio, Twitter, and at Cheryl Underwood Radio, Facebook and Instagram, and let's post it on all of our social media. And let's applaud your kin peoples out of Columbia.
Good look.
That is a wonderful look. Also, there's a restaurant. I can't remember the name. It's in I think it's in Ronald Reagan Airport in D.C. and they're giving meals to not just furloughed workers in D.C. but their families.
Nice.
Wow! So you can come in and sit down, have a hot meal. A lot of people are donating clothes. Amazing. A lot of people are giving part-time jobs and jobs. A lot of people are giving to food banks. Let's support each other. And I knew we were gonna talk about him being a Russian spy, but Nancy Pelosi say you do State of the Union from your house if you want to, but you're not doing it over here.
She's no joke. She's not.
She knows. But do you think you didn't think it sound petty though, Courtney?
But she dealing with somebody petty, so
true.
I mean, you shouldn't meet with meat, but you know what I mean.
Sometimes you do got to go petty with him because that's all he respects.
That's all he respects.
Listen, you got people that are hungry. They can't pay their bills. She's saying, listen, this is not the time to do no State of a Union when you want to show how well the country is doing when your country is not working.
And he can't say the State of the Union is strong.
That's right. You can't say that.
He's not gonna be able to say that. But he will use it as a platform to showboat and put people out there. And this is why I'm doing what I'm doing, and this is what happened. And I'm glad I wish she would not have done it the way she did it. But she's not trying to give him the bully pulpit.
Right. I like it.
To do what he's doing. Is he an agent of Russia? Is he he's what do they call him? A useful idiot? I think, and they say in Russian espionage, that's what they call you.
That's right.
A useful idiot.
And you may be willing or unwilling, but you've been used.
That's right. So either he's an agent of Russia, which makes him look good, he's a spy, or he's the idiot, which makes it look bad. But it makes us look worse that we elected him, right?
It makes us look terrible that we elected him. The world is looking at us. The world is looking
absolutely.
At us. Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna call it audible. Ready? Omaha. There you go. I'm gonna call it audible. We're gonna get our word of the day. We're gonna do an HBCU shout out. But there's a couple of other things that we need to talk about in the political game and see if that happened yet. And we got some entertainment discussion, and we're gonna talk sports in the sports bar. When men come to talk, when women come to eavesdrop. We'll be right back with more Cheryl Underwood Radio.
And we're back with more Cheryl Underwood Radio.
Thank you, super producer. Hey, we about to get that 6 seconds from Hill news. You can use word on the street from our favorite country lawyer, better known as Judge Harry Sutherland. But first, everybody's calling, going, but what about the travel? What about the travel? What about the travel? I'm going to announce that too. We just got to get the structure together. There's a reason why everybody's calling, going, I want to take a trip with Cheryl. Yeah. So we're gonna get there.
Separate rooms.
Yes. Yeah, a lot of a couple of people was like, I want to walk on the sand.
Oh yeah, you're right though. You're right.
I was like, what?
A lot of dudes was thinking it was personal. There's
But it's gonna be. You say what?
It's like me and you, Cheryl. I want to go.
It's gonna be the team too, y'all. It's gonna be
y'all gonna be there. Y'all gonna be there.
Y'all gonna see the country lawyer.
You stupid guy.
You don't want to hear nothing.
But we're getting the calls 1-855-Cheryl-1. We want you to tell us where would you go with Cheryl Underwood. There's something special coming with that too. Listen, we got 316 affiliates with more to come. So, and we have, I think, 9 or at least 11 international affiliates. Yeah. And we're going to go visit them. Ooh. We got to go visit them. And yeah, it was going to be a time that we do that. But Harry Sutherland, our favorite country lawyer, can we go if TSA is not getting paid? What's happening? And the air traffic controllers getting paid, and there's Coast Guard getting paid. What's up, Harry?
Well, sure. I'm gonna tell you. You know, they're frustrated. They're working and they're very diligent, and we're glad that they're working. But they're very frustrated about not being paid and having to come to work. And we may not, you know, nothing against them, but. You know, you may not want to travel during that period.
Wow. I already did, Harry. It's too late. I already did. I already did.
You want to limit your travel. You want to.
Well, see, to me, I think that President Trump, he has said before that, they agree with me and they understand. It's like, you're not sacrificing nothing. You already got personal money. You know what I'm saying? Your money that you make in being president, you don't even use that probably.
He used his money to buy the hamburger shells.
It's about 55.
And then when they left, he probably had a steak, filet mignon, some lobster tails.
No, he don't eat like that. He don't eat like that.
That's true. He eat KFC.
Well, that's probably why he bought it.
He wanted to eat it himself.
Right.
He wanted to eat it. I bet you know how many cold filet of fish is in the refrigerator right now. That's what he be doing. You can warm up them French fries.
I had a question for Harry.
What's the question?
So Harry, even if you got TSA pre-check and you got just your little carry-on, I mean, you still got to get there more than an hour, or what you think?
Well,
because they close down some places.
Yeah, some places they close down because workers are not coming to work.
And I hear a lot of them are calling in.
I mean, a lot.
Well, I tell you what we're going to do.
And they driving Uber, I heard that.
Right. They drive Uber.
They have to make extra money. Yeah.
This is what I want everybody to do. All businesses that's listening to this show, if you know of any government worker, they're not just in D.C., they're all over the country.
That's right.
If you know of somebody that need a job, give them a job. Let's help them out. Let's donate food to food banks. Let's make sure that we're taking care of those that take care of us till they get their job back. When we come back, Harry, I need another update because they feel like President Trump is a foreign agent for Russia. So we're doing our updates on Cheryl Underwood Radio.
It's the jump off. Welcome to the Cheryl Underwood Show. Hot topics. We discussing anything. It's a go. We going live now. Got a favorite song calling to the show. Kizzy ready? Yeah. 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
That's what I'm talking about. Cheryl Underwood Radio, man. The Iceman coming. Dick Frost, super producer. Harry Sutherland, our favorite country lawyer.
Hear ye in the house.
That's what I'm talking about. Harry, we got a lot of updates.
Oh yeah,
we got a lot of stuff we got to get to. You got to get that 6 seconds from here. That news you use. That word on the street from our favorite country lawyer, Judge Harry Sutherland. Courtney Black back with the facts.
You know that.
Kyle Irby, our man rights activist.
Be a man at all times.
Man, I'm so glad that y'all make it happen. Jim Kelly is working on something very special. So now that we know who's going to be in the Super Bowl, he's going to bring us his report. Yes, he bring us a report.
That was crazy.
So, okay. I know. It's very stressful for me, so we'll wait for Jim to bring us the report. That's why we're not even going to talk about it. But Courtney Black, I wanted to commemorate you. We had our Dr. King show at the top of the week. And first, we